The Australian Building Codes Board has just released the public comment draft of the NCC 2025, and there's some substantial changes that are going to impact the future of construction waterproofing. We're going to talk about the top 6 right now. But first, why would you listen to me? I'm David Previte. I've worked in construction waterproofing my entire career, and now my firm delivers waterproofing design, inspection, and remediation consulting services to over 500 projects in Australia each year. I'm also the president of the Australian Institute of Waterproofing and an active member of many other industry associations. Now let's get into it. Point 1. Currently, Class 7 and 8 buildings are exempt from complying with the waterproofing performance requirement. The proposed change will remove that exemption, meaning that car parks, storage areas, and factory type buildings are all now going to need to comply with the new waterproofing performance requirements. Point number 2, structural falls must have a minimum gradient of 1/80. This includes external areas such as rooftops, podiums, balconies, common terraces, anything of that sort. Point 3, a requirement has been introduced for 70mm step downs from the inside of a building to the outside, and integral hobs are required around the perimeter of building elements. Point number 4, exposed joints must be located at the ridgeline of falls, and they must include a hob on either side of that joint. Keep in mind that exposed joints are considered movement joints, temporary movement joints, and all kinds of other structural joints. Point number 5, waterproofing membranes must be applied to the structural substrate. That means no screeds or toppings in between the waterproofing membrane and the structural substrate. Point 6, floor finishes are to be either self-draining or directly fixed to the waterproofing membrane, which is in turn directly fixed to the structural substrate. This is effectively outlawing screed beds with the intention to ensure the management of subsurface water. This is what I think are the top 6 changes related to waterproofing in the upcoming NCC. Interested to hear your thoughts, and don't forget to have your say on the NCC public comment website. If you want to know more about the NCC 2025 and other events that will shape the future of our industry, join me at Radius 2024 and the upcoming Construction Connect events, where I'll be discussing this and more. See you there.